Okay, back with more rocks to cut. Let's see what we got today. Again, I'm pretty sure all of these are from the desert area just outside of Phoenix. So let's go through these real quick and see what we got. All right, this first one is just a big chunk of, I don't know what. Probably just a big old moss agate. But it's got these interesting pattern on this one side. So, curious to see what's inside of it. All right, and then I got this big chunk of banded agate. I thought maybe I would tumble this one, but I don't know. I want to cut this one in half and see what the banding looks like on the inside, whether it's fractured or not. So probably try to cut parallel to that face. All right, and I got another piece similar to that where it's got a nice banded window, both sides. It's got a lot of fractures, unfortunately, but I'm gonna try to cut it in half and see if it stays in one piece. See if we get a good pattern. If not, I can throw it in the tumbler. And then again, another piece of big old chunk of banded agate, broken nodule. Not a lot on the bottom, but right here in the middle, it's got a nice full pattern, banded pattern. So I might cut that just down that end to see if that pattern falls through the stone. All right, and then I got another light skin nodule that usually is just quartz, but I think this is going to be banded based off of that window there. So we'll cut that one and see. And I got this little nodule. It's got some tubes, it looks like, in it, covered in druzy. It's banded agate, but it looks kind of broken up. So I'll just cut that down the middle and see if there's anything good in it. And I got another chunk of agate here, showing some banded pattern with a little bit of quartz, and then banded on that end and banded on that side. So we'll cut that and see. Let's see what else. I don't think I looked at this one yet. All right, well, it's got some banding here. We'll cut that in half and see if there's some pattern in it. And this last piece. All right. Got some good skin here. A weathered face here. It looks like it might be banded. We'll cut that in half and see. All right, let's get these off to the saw. Let's get them cut and we'll see what we have. Be right back. All right, back from the saw. And drop the pieces of rock. Let's see what we ended up with here. So, this guy looked like he might have something interesting inside, but all right, very pitted but cool looking. I'm guessing this is just going to be yard rock here. Cool. Next up, I've got this guy. Look like he's gonna have agate in him. And turns out to be a geode. It is banded around a quartz pocket. It's got some dirt in there that needs cleaned out, but other than that, that is pretty cool looking. It might look nice, face polished. Very cool. All right. All right, next up, this guy had some fractures and was breaking. I was having a hard time cutting a straight line with it. The banding is really cool, but the fractures are really bad. Probably just gonna do a tumble on these. See how they come out. I don't feel like cleaning that up. It's got fractures in it anyways. Cool. Tumble. Alright. Next up. Okay, gotta see what we got here. Alright. We got a full banded pattern. No banding really in the middle. Gotta wonder if that would have looked better cut a different direction, but oh, that's not bad. Probably just throw this one in the tumbler. Alright. Alright, so we had this nodule that looked like it might have some banding. Okay, well, it does have a little banding. And then it's got that cotton candy. A little bit of pitting. Nice color and pattern. That'll look good polished. Contrast and everything going on. It's cool. This side's a little better. Nice banding. Very nice. Definitely gonna face polish that. Alright. Next up. Not sure how this one went together. I think it was something like that. Alright. Some stuff break off, but all in all. Alright, it's got quartz, it's got tubes, it's got banding. That's pretty nice. That'll look really cool polished. Especially with these eyes. Very nice. Very cool. Definitely gonna polish that guy. All right. Okay. All right, well, up next, I got this guy. Piece of him popped off. Got lots of fractures. Let's see what the inside looks like. Well, it's got a fracture here. It's got really cool banding, a little bit of quartz. Pit. Well, it's actually an open geode. This needs cleaned out. It's got a little dirt in it. I can see the quartz crystals. All right. Very cool. Probably just do a tumble on that. All right, to your left. Okay, so this guy, we already knew he had banded agate. Just didn't know which way I wanted to cut it. I opted to keep this pattern. So, cut down the middle. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Looked like there was two of these full patterns. I cut all of that one and part of this one. And you got a tube in the middle. Some healed fractures. That's a cool specimen. That's a definite face polish. A little bit of paint from the blade on there. Most of these fractures are healed. But just gonna do a face polish. Keep it as is. That is really cool. It's big enough. It'll make a nice specimen. Awesome. All right, last up. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, a piece of it popped off. Wow, that is really cool. So I wasn't expecting that. Full banded pattern. It's got some weird weathering on partial bands. Nice banding up here. Something going on right there. Wow. That is a cool specimen. Gotta face polish this for sure. And this side's even nicer. Wow, that is nice. Definitely gonna face polish these. All right, well, that was the last one of this bunch. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will catch you on the next video. Bye.